I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend there's much to talk about with this one. This movie is pretty dumb, and that's okay. You could have a dumb movie. I'm not gonna say a lot of my favorite movies are dumb, but I do enjoy a good bad movie within reason. Like, obviously, I like good movies better than bad movies, but I'd much rather watch a bad movie than a mid movie, if that makes sense. But this movie is just so hard to place. For one, I think I like the idea of it. I saw the franchise potential with it, with the monkey, and just having a killer monkey just creating these crazy circumstances and these crazy scenarios of gore and death and violence. I'm here for it. And in a perfect situation, I think this movie could have been at the least bit interesting. It could have been something that was fun, because that's all I ask for nowadays. And unfortunately, I had no fun watching this movie. The concept, of course, it reminded me a lot of Final Destination. And growing up, I was really into Final Destination. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, maybe this is like a spiritual successor. Like, in that same world, in that same realm of just what the fuckisms. And I was brutally mistaken with this one. I don't even know really where to start. And this is why I need to start making these videos like right after I watch these movies, because especially if it's a movie that's this bad, it's just like, it's kind of just like I don't even know what I'm even trying to say right now. This movie spent a lot of time with the main character as a child and his relationship with his twin brother and his mom, and some of the dialogue choices in this movie are just like beyond me.
I'll say I want to suck its banana. No, Bill, no. Say it or I'll eat the rest of your placenta, bitch.
There's no way the person that wrote this could have been sober, because there's just a lot of questionable dialogue in this. Once you get past the concept of, whenever the monkey starts doing its monkey shit, people start dying. The shit gets old like really fast, and then it doesn't get better once the main character, see, I don't even remember the nigga's name. It doesn't get better once he becomes an adult, because then he has this whole storyline with his kid, and his kid is annoying as hell, like for no reason. And one thing about me, I truly don't appreciate child characters that are annoying. He was just annoying, just very annoying. But then also the protagonist was annoying too, because he was just letting people die around him. And I mean, it's hard to explain, like, yeah, this monkey is killing people, but it's just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then one thought I had was like, okay, maybe he's just miscasted. Maybe Theo James was not the right person to play this character. And then somebody else that would have played the character, I think, better, showed up in the actual movie. And I truly believe that if Elijah Wood played his character, and then Theo James played Elijah Wood's character, it probably still would have been a shitty movie, but it would have just been more believable, I guess. Like, and it's not to say that I don't like Theo James. I watched Divergent, I watched White Lotus. I don't know what else he's in. I don't think this is the right role for him. I don't. And then, it just kind of, don't waste your time with this movie. I don't even know why I'm even talking about this right now. If you want to watch a movie that has to do with, kind of plays along this similar line of, just people dying in just very magnificent ways, just watch Final Destination. Honestly, there's 5 of those movies, and then there's a new one coming out like next month. Just watch those. I think you'll get your satisfaction out of that. Were the kills in this movie good? Yeah, but it's like it got old. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no, it wasn't any like, at least with Final Destination, you know, there's kind of like a, okay, who's next? How do we stop this? What do we have to do to stop this? In this movie, it's just like people just die, and then it's just like, oh well, damn, well, well, yeah, yeah. That sucks, and then everybody kind of just moves on without acknowledging that somebody just blew up in the pool, just got electrocuted into nothingness. Like even the police, when they investigate the lady that got blown to smithereens, they don't even like question much. They're just kind of like, yeah, okay, so what happened? And like everybody's kind of like a robot in this movie. I don't think it's worth, you know, an in-depth analysis, honestly. Just save your, yeah, it's on to the next one. This was a bad watch. I'm sorry. Good night.